Hey there, East Clinton Astros. My name is Mr. Jones, and I'm the principal at New Vienna Elementary School. Do you like to tell stories? Do you especially like to tell stories through creative writing? If so, then you have come to the right place. Make sure you have some paper and a pen or a pencil, and let's write a great story together today. Writers have all kinds of tricks to help get their ideas going, especially if they're stuck and need new ideas for a story. One of the things that writers do is they do a sensory exercise. A sensory exercise is when you take a look at your surroundings and you write down things that you see, things that you hear, things that you feel or that you can touch, and even things that you can taste or smell. So let's do that together. You take the room that you're in right now and write down 3 things that you see. Now, if we were in this log cabin, we would all notice this great fireplace and these lights hanging here. But of these 3 things, make one of those things something that maybe not everybody would notice. Not everybody's going to notice this old-timey recording device here or this old-fashioned looking globe. So 2 can be obvious, like the couch or the fireplace, but make one something that nobody's going to notice. Write down 2 things that you hear. My windows are open today, so I can hear birds chirping outside. I just heard a car drive past. Write down 2 things that you can feel. My windows are open, so I feel a great breeze coming in. Haven't been able to feel that in a while. And then I just put on a pot of coffee so I can smell that percolating in the kitchen. My wife is baking banana bread so I can smell that baking. What about you? What are some things that you see and hear and feel and taste or smell in the room where you are right now? If you need some time, feel free to hit the pause button and you can resume the video once you are ready to move on. I'm going to take my sensory observations and turn them into a brief story. Here's my story. I see the sun shining on the couch. I hear the garbage truck outside. I smell banana bread. I feel a breeze. Now that's pretty boring, isn't it? A writer has to make sure that his audience or her audience can really experience all the senses that the writer knows about without being so obvious as to use words like see and hear and smell and feel. We want to give those readers those opportunities to experience these things, but we also want to give them a little room to use their imagination. So I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to use another character rather than myself, and I'm going to turn this boring story into something with a little more mystery to it. And I'm going to avoid using these obvious sensory words like see, hear, smell, and feel. Here's my second attempt at that same story. Harvey knew Mom was baking banana bread as soon as he opened the door. The garbage truck gobbling up bags of trash outside won out over his mom's question about his day at school. It was a cool and breezy walk home, and the sunny spot on the couch looked like the perfect place to sit after a long day. So I have some homework for you. Take your first story that was 4 or 5 simple sentences and turn that into a story that has a little bit of mystery that leaves the reader wondering what's next? What's going to happen? Why did that writer say that the way he or she did? So we're going to go back and take a look at this simple story, and we're going to turn it into this story, your story, into this story without the use of those sensory words. If you want to turn this exercise into an even bigger and grander story, check back soon, and we'll have some more writing exercises and ideas about how to turn the story that you turn to next into an even better story. I hope you enjoyed this. We miss seeing you every day at school, and we just can't wait to see you again. Hope you have a great day.